Well, while many people are hurting during this pandemic, many others are offering help. Today, we're talking with the executive director of Catholic Charities of Pittsburgh. She and her team are in the business of providing hope during hard times. Welcome, Susan Rauscher. And Susan, thank you first off for just joining us this morning.
Thank you. I'm really happy to be here. Thanks so much for having us.
Tell us about the need that you're seeing. I mean, we see the lines of people at food distributions right now. Obviously, a lot of people are hurting right now. What do you see?
So we're seeing a lot of different things at our various services. We've got people who are calling because they need help with just in addition to food bank stuff, the other stuff that they need to get food in the house. Big thing we're dealing right now is with parents with infants and kids, so diapers and formula, all of those kind of things, and making sure they can access those and they have them ready to go and they're not falling short. Our team was able to really shift up from in-office work to remote work without missing a beat, which was great. But so now everything is modified via remote and getting people what they need as fast as we can and way we can. Even our therapists are now working remotely. The only two programs that remain in office currently, and we're working on changing that to a mix, is our medical department of our free healthcare center. It continues to see patients and is taking new patients. And we have a residence for older homeless men. So St. Joseph House of Hospitality, we got staff that are living in there 24/7. In order to try to minimize the impact of getting the virus up there with all our guys.
Right.
And so that's a little bit of what's going on. Our therapists made that switch to teletherapy pretty quickly and are seeing a greater incidence of people needing to reach out and just kind of talk through their anxieties and their depressions and some of those kind of things.
Yeah. You're seeing more need, and you all have to adapt in the way that you give the services as well. Tell us a little bit about Catholic Charities. Like, who supports you?
Okay, so Catholic Charities is supported in a really big part by the people of Southwestern Pennsylvania. So we can do what we do because the people of Southwestern Pennsylvania are so generous and care so much about their neighbors. In a really significant way, they function as the base and the foundation of what we do. So we can take the people who are willing to help and connect them to the people who need help. And as we're in this time of great uncertainty, so people who suddenly lost their jobs and felt like they were pretty stable are now facing some instability. When neighbors reach out and say, yep, I'm going to help with that in the best way I can, we can connect those two entities and provide both help and hope. So it can feel pretty hopeless when you're not sure how you're going to put groceries on the table or keep your home, or it's great that we don't have issues right now related to shut-off notices or evictions, but all of the money that they owe is going to come due when that stops. So they need to stay kind of connected to all that. Really important that people reach out and just ask for help as soon as they know there's going to be a problem.
And in fact, you have a campaign coming up, a virtual campaign, right? Tell us about that.
So it's actually our annual big fundraiser that 37 years we've done in a hotel. Now we're going virtual. So it's our first ever virtual event. It's called Hope from Home. It's pretty easy for people to access. We go live next Tuesday on May 26th, and it's www.cchopefromhome, all one word, .org. And that we're hoping people will say, this is my way to help my neighbors and get them the resources that they so desperately need, the most basic of basic needs.
And if someone is watching right now and they need help, how can they contact you to get that help?
So really simple right now. The phone number to call for all 6 counties that we serve in, so that's Butler all the way down to Greene, is 412-325-6744. So give that number a call, leave a message, and somebody will get back to you and direct you to the right caseworker, therapist, department, or person who can help you get what you need as we move forward. And
you don't have to be Catholic to receive the help, right?
No, interestingly enough, only about 20% of the people we serve are Catholic. So you absolutely don't need to be Catholic. That's who we are and how we serve, but we welcome everybody.
Thank you so much, Susan, for talking with us today and for the work that you guys are doing right now. It's really heartwarming to see.
Thank you so much. And just a quick shout out to all the team at Catholic Charities. You guys are doing great work. Proud of you.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks, Susan. And again, the Hope from Home virtual event goes live Tuesday, May 26th online. Look for the link at Pittsburgh Today Live to give help and hope to people right here in our area.